Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today, we're stepping onto the field, well, not really the field, more like behind the scenes. We're talking locker rooms, baby. These are the stories you don't see on ESPN, the stuff legends whisper about. We're talking epic pranks, secret superstitions, and those emotional moments that'll make you want to run through a brick wall. So strap in, grab your lucky socks, you'll find out why later, and get ready for locker room secrets, untold stories you've never heard. Alright, let's start with the fun stuff, locker room pranks. We're not talking about your little brother hiding your phone in a shoe. We're talking next-level Hall of Fame-worthy pranks. I'm talking shaving cream and cleats, cars wrapped in toilet paper, you name it, these guys have done it. Imagine walking in after a tough practice and finding your locker completely filled with packing peanuts. Or, picture this, you reach for your favorite pre-game drink, and bam, it's been replaced with pickle juice. It's ruthless, it's hilarious, and it's all part of the locker room bonding experience. One time, a rookie on this team, I won't say any names, it rhymes with schmummagic schmorden, thought it would be hilarious to replace all the deodorant with cream cheese. It was the middle of summer, can you imagine? Let's just say he learned his lesson. But these pranks, as crazy as they get, they build camaraderie. It's all about letting loose, having a laugh, and remembering that at the end of the day, it's all about the team. Every year, fresh meat walks through those locker room doors, wide-eyed and ready to prove themselves. And you know what that means? Initiation time, baby. Now, some initiations are pretty tame, singing a song, carrying the veterans' bags. But others, let's just say they're a little more creative. We've heard stories of rookies getting their hair dyed crazy colors, having to wear ridiculous costumes on road trips, even getting duct taped to the goalpost. It's all in good fun though. It's about welcoming the new guys to the family, teaching them the ropes, and maybe, just maybe, getting a good laugh at their expense. Hey, gotta earn those stripes somehow, right? Plus, it creates some pretty hilarious stories. I mean, who doesn't love a good rookie initiation story? It's like a rite of passage, a baptism by fire, and a whole lot of laughs rolled into one. Listen, athletes are a superstitious bunch. We've all got our routines, our lucky charms, our pre-game rituals. Some guys won't shave during a winning streak, others wear the same socks for every game. You think Michael Jordan's lucky shorts were just a fashion statement? Think again. And the locker room? It's like a breeding ground for these superstitions. You've got guys stepping over cracks on the way in, avoiding certain numbers, even talking to their equipment for good luck. And you know what? It works. Well, maybe not scientifically, but hey, whatever gets you in the zone, right? I knew a guy, a pitcher, who used to eat a peanut butter and pickle sandwich before every game. Said it gave him good luck. Weird? Sure. Effective? Apparently so. But that's the thing about superstitions, they're personal. They're about finding that little something that gives you an edge, that extra boost of confidence. And in the high-pressure world of professional sports, sometimes that's all it takes. You know what they say? Music is the food of the soul, and nowhere is that more true than in the locker room. The music pumping through those speakers can make or break a team's energy, but the real question is, who controls the playlist? Is it the team captain, the oldest player, the guy with the best taste in music? Well, it depends on the team, but let me tell you, the battle for the aux cord can get intense. Some teams have designated DJs, others rotate, and some, well, let's just say it's a free-for-all. You've got hip-hop heads, country boys, pop princesses, all vying for control of the soundtrack. But when that perfect pre-game anthem comes on, the entire locker room unites. It's like magic. Suddenly everyone's singing along, heads are bobbing, and the energy is electric. It's a beautiful thing, really. Music has the power to bring people together, to get them pumped up, to create a sense of unity and purpose. And in the locker room, that's exactly what it does. Picture this. It's game day. The air is thick with anticipation, nerves are on edge, and the team is gathered in the locker room. This is where legends are made, where history is written, and where the coach delivers those heart-stopping pep talks. Now, I've heard some speeches in my day, but nothing compares to the raw emotion, the fiery passion, the inspiring words that echo through a locker room before a big game. These aren't your average motivational speeches. These are words that stay with you, that light a fire in your belly, that make you want to run through a brick wall for your team. I've seen grown men, tough as nails, brought to tears by a coach's words. I've seen teams on the verge of defeat, re-energized and ready to conquer the world. It's the power of words, my friends. Words have the power to inspire, to motivate, to unite. And in the locker room, they're a weapon more powerful than any playbook or game plan. You know, athletes, we're more than just jersey numbers and highlight reels. We're artists, musicians, chefs, and everything in between. The locker room is a place where we can shed those athlete personas and let our hidden talents shine. You've got guys who can play the piano like Mozart, others who can paint like Picasso. I knew a guy who could recite Shakespeare by heart, and another who could solve a Rubik's Cube in under a minute. It's amazing to see these tough, competitive athletes transform into poets, singers, and dancers when they step off the field. It's a reminder that we're all multifaceted individuals with passions and talents that extend far beyond the game. The locker room becomes a stage for these hidden talents, a place where we can connect with each other on a deeper level and appreciate the diversity of our team. It's a beautiful thing, really, to see these athletes express themselves in ways we never get to see on the field. Look, we laugh, we joke, we prank each other, but at the end of the day, the locker room is a place where we share a special bond. We've been through the highs and lows together, the victories and defeats, the blood, sweat, and tears, and sometimes those emotions spill over in the most unexpected and powerful ways. I've seen players break down after a tough loss, consoling each other, offering words of encouragement. I've witnessed the raw joy of a championship win, the tears of happiness, the unbreakable bonds forged in the heat of competition. The locker room is a sanctuary, a place where we can be ourselves, where we can let our guard down, and where we can share our deepest emotions with our teammates. These moments, they stay with you. They remind you that we're more than just athletes, we're human beings with hearts and souls. And sometimes, it's those shared emotional experiences that bring us closer together as a team. We've all seen those highlight reels, the bone-crunching tackles, the nasty falls, but what you don't see are the countless injuries athletes endure behind the scenes, the bumps, the bruises, the aches and pains that we push through every single day. The locker room is a battleground in itself, a place where we tape ourselves up, ice our wounds, and mentally prepare ourselves to do it all over again. It's a testament to the dedication, the resilience, the sheer willpower of these athletes. They push their bodies to the limit, knowing that every game, every practice could be their last. But they do it for the love of the game, for the brotherhood, for the chance to compete at the highest level. So the next time you see an athlete take the field, remember the unseen injuries, the sacrifices they make, the battles they fight every single day. Game day. It's a different breed. The energy is electric, the focus is laser sharp, and the locker room transforms into a stage for a symphony of pre-game rituals. You've got guys who wear the same socks for every game, others who eat the same meal, some who listen to the same song on repeat. It's all about finding that routine, that rhythm, that helps them get in the zone. Some rituals are personal, some are shared, but they all serve the same purpose, to prepare the mind, body, and soul for battle. It's like a carefully choreographed dance, each player moving with precision, following their own unique routine. And as the clock ticks down to game time, the energy in the locker room reaches fever pitch. It's a sight to behold, a testament to the dedication, the focus, the unwavering commitment of these athletes. Every locker room has them, those legendary stories passed down from generation to generation that become part of the team's folklore. Stories of epic pranks, unforgettable games, and larger-than-life personalities. These are the stories that bond us, that make us laugh, that remind us of the history and tradition we're all part of. Like the time a rookie got stuck in a locker for hours, or the time a team bus broke down in the middle of nowhere. These stories may be embellished over time, but that's part of what makes them so great. They capture the spirit, the camaraderie, the sheer absurdity of life in the locker room. These stories are more than just tales. They're a part of our history, our legacy, our DNA. They're a reminder of the incredible characters, the unforgettable moments, and the unbreakable bonds that make the locker room such a special place. Thanks for hanging out in the locker room with me today. We laughed, we cried, we learned about some pretty weird superstitions. Seriously, peanut butter and pickle sandwich. But most importantly, we got a glimpse into the heart and soul of a team. Remember, it's not just about the game, it's about the bonds forged, the memories made, and the stories told in that sacred space. Now, if you enjoyed this journey into the wild world of locker rooms, Hit that like button harder than a linebacker going for a sack. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss out on more incredible stories. Until next time, stay awesome.